Welcome. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to use CustomItemMaker. So, the mod only uses one structure that is named CustomItemMaker. Have an engram, so people that own the server can allow the engram or remove it or change the cost. They can do anything about this. And it gives a structure. And so, after placing the structure, you're gonna need to create custom item, and then you have everything to make a custom item. So here you have all the engrams from the games and the engrams from the mods you are using. If you switch page, you will have engrams from other things too. And then as example here, I have engrams from mods that I am using on the server. So, a simple example is you can choose any engrams by clicking on it. As example, if I want to use stimulant to make something different, I can use stimulant and create a weird potion. I can choose the weight of the weird potion here. I want it to be a very heavy one. And then I can show a description. This is a weird potion, for example. And then when I'm gonna click on create item, I'm gonna have a weird potion, and this is a weird potion. I can also save 4 items here. So if I switch here, for example, this is another save I made. And if I go back to number 1, I will have all the settings from this weird potion. If you have a small alien as example. So on the description, you can use those kind of information to add the color on the item. So as example here, I added a color using RGB variable to make a color. So as example here, it should be pink. So I'm creating the item. And then it's a pink glowing green tube. I can also make different ones. As example, this EV armor, I have everything on the same line. So I can create the item. This item will have multiple color on the same line. You're free to change this and make different color and different visual and name. Editing everything everywhere. The description is quite big. You can make few different applications. You can see it moving here. If you go too deep down the description, you won't be able to see it here, but if you create the item, it will still show it, because the description is going to be very, very big. So, now I'm going to show you the admin configuration for this. Every admins on the server can use the admin panel. And by using the admin panel, you will have custom admin settings that you can change in direct live on the server. Like example, here, if I check this box, I'm gonna force limited icon to players. And so if I click on one icon here, I'm gonna add those icons to the list on the right. By adding those icons to the list, I'm adding them to the list that the player will be able to edit. So as example here, I can also remove them by just clicking on them, and it's gonna remove them. I can save, so it's actually is the list. So I'm gonna remove all of that, and I'm gonna only add those, and then save, and then the list is edited. And so Now, as a player, when I clicked on create custom item, I only have this list. And I can only make items using those icons. These have been made to prevent people using icons from tech engrams, as example, if they play on a medieval server. You can also change the weight, the max weight. For example, if I put 20 and then I'll save, the player will be only able to be 20 on the weight. Well, this was Custom Item Maker example. Thanks for watching and try the mod if you like it.